stand tall but leaning close, like they've seen more than they'll ever disclose. The wind don't move, the night don't breathe, just something shifting underneath. The moon cuts sharp through crooked lines, across the floor of whispered pines, and every step I try to hide leaves something trailing at my side. I didn't plan to come this far, just follow where the shadows are. The ground was soft, the path unclear, but something kept me moving here. A drop of red against the dirt, a quiet mark of something hurt, then another just ahead, a silent thread of deeper red. The forest didn't make a sound, like it refused to turn around, and every tree I passed between felt like it knew what I had seen. The air grew thick, the silence loud, like something forming from a cloud, and every breath I tried to take felt like a choice I couldn't break. There's a blood trail through the pines tonight, leading past the edge of light. No voice to call, no sign to find, just something pulling at my mind. Oh, I tried to turn and walk away, but something made me choose to stay. And every step I can't deny follows that trail I can't defy. I can't defy. It twists and turns where roots run deep, where secrets don't belong to keep. Each mark more fresh, each shadow near, like it's alive with silent fear. I hear no cry, I see no face, but something lingers in this place. Not ghost, not wine, not memory, just something that remembers me. The branches scratch across my skin, like they don't want me wandering in, but still I push, I still descend toward where the trail might finally end. The dark don't fall, it pulls you through to everything you never knew, and every truth you try to hide finds a way to walk beside. There's a blood trail through the pines tonight, leading past the edge of light. No voice to call, no sign to find, just something pulling at my mind. Oh, I tried to turn and walk away, but something made me choose to stay. And every step I can't deny follows that trail I can't defy. Cold and wide, where all the shadows seem to hide. The trail just stops but not in peace, like something chose to be released. Nobody there, no sign of end, just broken ground that won't pretend. And in the dirt I start to see the trail ain't leading, it's from me. My hands are stained, my breath runs thin, like I've been walking deep within. Not through the woods, not through the night, but through a truth I couldn't fight. It ain't the forest, ain't the trail, it's every truth that starts to fail. Every lie you let remain leaves a different kind of stain. And some paths don't lead away, they just circle back one day, till you finally understand you've been walking where you stand. There's a blood trail through the pines I see, and it's been leading out of me. No escape, no place to hide, just something I can't step outside. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to flee, but the trail is part of me, and every step I try to take just leaves another mark to break. Now I don't search, I don't pretend, I know exactly where it ends. No forest deep, no hidden line, just everything I left behind. And if you ever walk these trees and feel that shift within the breeze, don't follow close, don't question signs, or you will leave your own through the pines. The wind returns, the branches sigh, but something here will never die. And I remain where truth aligns, with a blood trail through the pines.
There's a stain beneath the surface where the light won't settle right. No matter how I turn away, it darkens in the sight. And the room don't hold a memory, but it feels like something stayed. Like a mark I tried to cover, never really went away. I washed my hands in cold water till the skin began to break. Thought if I could numb the feeling, I could wash out what it takes. But the lines are still familiar, every crease a quiet trace. Like it's written in the pattern I can't ever rearrange. There's no red left in the daylight, no proof I can defend. But I see it in the corners where the shadows never end. No witness there, no voice to call, just something deeper than it all. And every breath I force to stay feels like it's giving me away. It's the blood I tried to hide tonight. No stain in view, no wrong, no right, just something seeping through the cracks. No matter how I hold it back, oh, I tried to clean, I tried to deny every place it might survive. But every step I take inside leads me back to what I hide. I burned the clothes, erased the outline, left no shape to recognize. But the smell of something fading still returns without a sign. There's no color left to point at, no mark upon the floor. But the space it used to occupy feels heavier than before. I hear it in the quiet moments, not a sound but something near. Like a presence in the stillness that refuses to disappear. No thread to cut, no past to end, just something I can't comprehend. And every truth I push aside finds another way to rise. It's the blood I tried to hide tonight, no trace to prove, no clear inside. You can bury it beneath your name, but it doesn't fade the same. Oh, I turned, I tried to divide who I was from what I hide. But every line I tried to erase just reappeared in its place. I stood still in the reflection, tried to see what I became. But the glass don't show the damage, it just holds me all the same. No mark to claim, no wound to follow, nothing I can clearly see. But the weight of what I buried still moves somewhere under me. And in that silence, cold and steady, with no proof I could deny, I stopped searching for the stain and felt it wasn't outside. It ain't the blood upon your skin, it's what you carry deep within. Every truth you try to clear leaves a mark that stays right here. And time don't wash what you conceal, it only dulls what you can feel. So every trace you try to hide finds another place inside. Understand, it was never in my hands. No matter how I tried to clean, it's in every in-between. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny, but it never left my side. And every step I thought was new just pulled me deeper into you. Now the room is standing empty, and there's nothing left to show. But the weight is still around me in a way I can't outgrow. And if you ever try to bury something you can't
hidden. You might feel it in your mind.
There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, floating slow in amber light. I tilt it back, but it won't pass, just stares at me through broken glass. The bar's gone quiet, low and thin, like it knows the state I'm in. And every sip I try to take feels like a memory awake. Came in late with dust on boots, carrying truths I can't dispute. The bartender don't say a word, like silence is what's preferred. The mirror cracks behind the shelf, shows someone else instead of myself. A face I know but can't defend, like it's been worn too thin to mend. I raise the glass to drown it out, but something lingers in the drought of everything I tried to hide, now sitting right there inside. The ice don't melt, it just dissolves, like it's part of what evolves. And every breath I hold too fast gets trapped inside that glass. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, won't fade away, won't lose the fight. No matter how much I deny, it keeps staring back inside. Oh, I tried to drink it all away, but it never chose to stay. And every truth I tried to pass still lives inside that glass. I swear I see him clear as day, the man I left along the way. Not dead, not gone, not set free, just something that remembers me. He doesn't speak, he doesn't move, but somehow I still feel accused. Not by blame or judgment call, just by being there at all. The bar stool creaks beneath my weight, like it knows I'm here too late. And every shadow on the wall feels like it's seen it all. I try to laugh, I try to lie, but truth don't care how hard I try. And every drop I try to chase just brings me face to face. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, won't fade away, won't lose the fight. No matter how much I deny, it keeps staring back inside. Oh, I tried to drink it all away, but it never chose to stay. And every truth I tried to pass still lives inside that glass. I pour it out across the floor, but that don't help me anymore. The ghost don't drown, it don't fade out, it lingers in the doubt. And in the empty, tilted glass, I still can see what couldn't pass. Not in the drink, not in the bar, but in the place where we both are. I close my eyes, but still it stays, like something time can't wash away. And every breath I try to claim still whispers out my name. It ain't the drink, it ain't the night, it's every wrong I made feel right. Every piece I tried to hide now sits there by my side. And ghosts don't come from far away, they're what we carry day to day, till every glance we dare to cast shows a ghost within the glass. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass I see, and it's been waiting here for me. No running left, no holds that ghost inside the glass. Now I don't pour, I don't pretend, I just sit here till the end. No peace to find, no truth to chase, just that reflection in its place. And if you ever raise your glass and see something that won't pass, don't drink it down, don't let it last, or you'll meet the ghost in your glass. The bottle's dry, the night runs slow, but something here won't let me go, and I remain where shadows pass, with a ghost in my whiskey glass.
There's a wind that moves through empty fields where the fence is leaning bow. Not a sound of something living, just a silence settling down. And the road runs slow and broken, like it's trying to forget every step that came before it, every promise left in debt. Voice didn't say it loud or clear, just a phrase dropped in the distance, like it didn't belong here. Said the truth don't live down south no more, if it ever did at all. It was buried in the lowlands, where the roots grow deep and crawl. There's no marker where it ended, no date to carve in stone, just a stretch of land that holds it like it never stood alone. No name to call, no line to trace, just something lost without a place. And every step I took to know felt like somewhere I shouldn't go. They say the truth died in the South one night, no witness left, no wrong, no right, just something buried out of sight when no one comes to testify. Oh, I tried to find where it was laid, but every trail just seemed to fade, and every word I thought was true fell apart before it grew. The houses stand but don't remember who they held or what was said. Every window's just a shadow of the things they never kept. There's a story in the ground there, but it don't rise up to speak. It just presses through the silence in a way that feels too deep. I asked around but no one answered, not a look, not even blame. Like the question itself carried something heavier than a name. No voice to break, no past to show, just something everyone will know, but never say and never claim. Like speaking it would spark a flame. They say the truth died in the South that day, and no one dared to make it stay. You can dig and search and try to prove, but it don't rise up for you. Oh, I tried to believe there was something left to retrieve, but every path I thought was real just been around what I could feel. I stood still in the open clearing where the land dips low and wide. Felt the weight beneath the surface, like something turned but never died. No grave to mark, no sign to follow, just a stillness thick and drawn. And not poignant, no, not clearly, just felt the truth was long since gone. Not taken, not senses learn what not to say. They hold it in, they let it stay. So every silence passed along becomes the place where truth is gone. Now I know it didn't die alone. It was buried with what we've known. No matter how I try to see, there's nothing left that answers me. Oh, I walked aside, tried to find what was left behind in time, but every step I thought was near just led me further from what's clear. Now the wind still moves through empty fields, but it don't carry what was lost. It just passes through the silence without question, without cost. And if you ever go down south looking for what once was true, don't expect it to be waiting. It might already be gone from you.
The road that don't show on any map, just a faded line and a missing gap, where the wind don't blow and the clocks don't tick, and the air feels heavy, cold and thick. The sign out front is barely read, half the letters hanging dead. Something in the silence caught in the town that time forgot. Slow past rusted gates where nothing moves and nothing waits. The houses lean like tired men who won't be standing up again. The windows stare but don't reflect, like they've long since lost respect for anything that passes through, or anything that once was true. A swing still creaks on a broken chain, but there ain't no wind to make it sway. And every step I take alone sounds louder than it should have known. No voices call, no footsteps fall, no shadows move along the wall. And every breath I try to take feels like a quiet, slow mistake. This is a town that time forgot, where everything is left to rot. No past, no future, no escape, just memory with no shape. Oh, I tried to leave, I tried to go, but every road just circles slow. And every path I thought I found leads me back to this dead ground. The clock tower stands but tells no hour, frozen hands with no more power, like it gave up trying to keep what the town refused to keep. The church's open doors ajar, but faith don't reach this far. The pews are lined with dust and gray, like prayers all drifted far away. I saw a name carved in the stone, not theirs but something like my own, like I had passed through here before, but never made it out that door. The air don't change, the light won't fade, like time itself is just delayed. And every second I still stand feels stolen from another land. This is the town that time forgot, where everything is left to rot. No past, no future, no escape, just memory with no shape. Oh, I tried to leave, I tried to go, but every road just circles slow. And every path I thought I found leads
to this dead ground. This dead ground. I saw a figure down the street, but heard no sound of moving feet. It didn't turn, it didn't speak, just stood there hollow, pale and weak. And when I blinked, it disappeared, like it was never really here. But something lingered in its place, like time had carved it into space. I ran toward the edge of town, where broken fences all fall down. But every step I tried to flee just brought the same streets back to me. It ain't a place you choose to find, it's something buried in your mind. Every moment left undone becomes a place you can't outrun. And time don't stop, it just lets go of things it doesn't want to show, till all that's left is what you fought in the town that time forgot. This is a town that holds my name, where nothing leaves and nothing came. No road ahead, no past behind, just something trapped inside my mind. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to hide, but there's no outside from inside. And every step I try to take just proves there's no escape. Now I don't search, I don't pretend, I walk these streets that never end. No ticking clock, no rising sun, just endless echo, never done. And if you ever lose your way and find a town in shades of gray, don't stay too long, don't look too close, or you'll become just like its ghosts. The wind don't move, the sky don't change, everything here feels too strange. And I remain where memories caught, in the town that time forgot.
Falls and hollow rings, like it knows what silence brings. Each strike echoes slow and deep, where the restless never sleep. The lid comes down on what once seemed like something more than broken dreams. And every breath I couldn't save gets buried with it in the grave. I stood there where the pine box lay, with nothing left for me to say. The preacher spoke, but I heard none, just the sound of what was done. The crowd was thin, the sky was gray, like even light had turned away. And every face I tried to read looked like it knew what I would be. A shovel leaned against the ground, like it was waiting for a sound to break the stillness cold and tight, but nothing ever made it right. The dirt don't rush, it falls too slow, like it's got something left to show. And every tear I tried to hide just stayed somewhere deep inside. Coffin nails and broken dreams tonight, nothing here feels wrong or right, just quiet loss I can't redeem, and everything we couldn't be. Oh, I tried to hold what slipped away, but it never chose to stay. And every hope I used to keep now lies beneath in buried sleep. I trace the grain along the wood, like somehow that might do some good. But all I felt was empty space, where time erased a living face. The wind came through without a sound, didn't move a thing around, like
like even nature chose to wait for something I can't articulate. A name was carved but felt too light for all the weight of that last night. And every letter etched in place couldn't bring back what it replaced. The ground closed in without a fight, like it had practiced all its life. And every word I didn't say just faded into gray. Coffin nails and broken dreams tonight. Nothing here feels wrong or right, just quiet loss I can't redeem. And everything we couldn't be. Oh, I tried to hold what slipped away, but it never chose to stay. And every hope I used to keep now lies beneath in buried sleep. The last nail struck, the echo died, and something in me went with it inside. Not buried deep, not laid to rest, just something missing in my chest. The preacher left, the crowd moved on like grief was something quickly gone. But I remained where silence grew, with nothing left to hold on to. And in that stillness, cold and wide, I saw the truth I tried to hide, that broken dreams don't fade or end, they just reshape and bend. It ain't the coffin, ain't the grave, it's everything we couldn't save. Every chance we let slip through becomes the weight that follows you. And dreams don't die, they settle low in places only we can know. Till every step you try to take feels like something starts to break. Coffin nails and broken dreams remain etched in memory and pain. No healing hand, no time demand, just something that won't ever end. Oh, I tried to walk, I tried to flee, but it still walks right next to me. And every breath I take alone feels like I'm standing at that stone. Now I don't speak, I don't pretend, I just return here now and then. No past to fix, no truth to claim, just quiet echoes and a name. And if you ever stand this ground where silence is the loudest sound, don't linger long, don't try to see what's buried deep inside of me. The hammer's still, the night runs deep, where broken dreams are laid to sleep. And I remain where shadows gleam, with coffin nails and broken dreams. There's a sound that wakes the darkness, right when everything goes still. Not a voice and not a warning, just a weight you start to feel. And it drags along the silence, like it's searching through the night. There's a rhythm in the distance that don't care if you're inside. First it comes in faint and distant, like it's easy to ignore. Just a shift against the quiet, like a footstep on the floor. But it grows without a pattern, slow and steady, hard to place, like it's circling the moment, not confined to time or space. There's no source I can point toward, no direction I can choose, but it sounds a little closer every time I think I've moved. No light to cast, no shape to see, just something tightening on me. And every breath I try to keep feels like it's waking what should sleep. It's the sound of chains of midnight clear. No one else but I can hear, just a dragging through the dark, like it's pulling at a mark. Oh, I try to block it out, pretend that it's something I can end, but every night it comes the same, like it's calling out my name. I checked the doors, I checked the windows, found no sign of anything, but the sound don't need an entry, it just is like it's been. There's a pattern in the scraping, like it's spelling something slow. Every pause feels like a question that I'm already meant to know. I stood still to let it pass me, but it didn't move along. It just settled in the silence, like it knew where I belong. No lock to turn, no thread to break, just something I can't separate. And every step I take to flee still keeps it walking next to me. It's the sound of chains at midnight near, closer now than I can bear. No matter where I try to stand, it's dragging right across my path. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny, but it matched me stride for stride. And every second I outran still ended where it all began. I waited once to face the hour, let the silence fall in place. Didn't move, didn't breathe, just let the dark reveal its face. And the sound came right on schedule, not behind me, through my chest. Like the weight I thought was trailing had been something I possessed. No iron links, no hands to bind me, no chain laid out in view, just a pull I couldn't measure, but I finally felt it true. It ain't the night that brings it near, it ain't a ghost you need to fear. It's everything you never freed that learns to drag itself in need. And chains don't always show their weight, they move with you, they resonate. So every step you call your own might not be yours to walk alone. It's the sound and now I understand, it was never in the land. No matter how I turned to see, it was always part of me. Oh, I stopped, I didn't run, let it drag me where I'd come. And every step I tried to claim was bound inside a hidden chain. Now midnight doesn't feel like time, it's just a place I fall into. Every night the sound returns, like it's something I must do. And if you ever hear it creeping, when the world is gone to rest, don't look out into the darkness, you might hear it in your chest. There's a hole out past the tree line where the earth won't settle right. Shovel marks still cut the silence from a long forgotten night. But the dirt don't stay where it's thrown, and the ground don't keep
keep its keep. Something restless in the hollow, don't believe in buried sleep. I dug it deep to hide the weight of something I can't name. Every swing just made it clear I was digging into blame. No cross to mark, no stone to hold it, just a patch of broken land. But the wind kept shifting over like it didn't understand. I walked away before the sunrise, left no trace I could recall. But some things don't need a witness, they just follow through it all. No prayer said, no final sound, just something lost beneath the ground. And every step I tried to take felt like a path I couldn't break. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no place to bury what you hide. You can cover it in dirt and lies, but it don't stay out of sight. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny every shadow passing by, but every step I take alone feels like it's already known. The grounded breeze beneath my feet, like it's trying to speak out loud. Every root and every stone pulls tighter like a shroud. There's nobody left to find there, but the space still holds the shape, like the earth remembers better every move I tried to escape. I hear it when the night goes quiet, not a voice, not even sound, just a pressure in the stillness, like it's rising from the ground. No line to cross, no end to reach, just something just beyond my speech. And every truth I tried to kill is breathing somewhere deeper still. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no dark enough to hide the sight. You can bury it 1,000 times, but it won't stay out of mind. Oh, I turned, I tried to flee, but it kept on finding me. And every mile I thought I gained just circled back into the same. I went back once at break of morning, swore I'd face what I had done, but the hole was gone without a trace, like it had never been begun. No disturbed earth, no broken branches, just the land stretched clean and wide. But I felt it underneath me, like it never left my side. And in that moment, cold and certain, with the sky turned pale and thin, I stopped looking for a grave and felt it opening within. It ain't the ground that takes the blame, it ain't the dark that hides the name. It's every truth you choose to bend that digs a hole that has no end. And guilt don't rest where bodies lie, it moves, it breathes, it don't comply. So every secret left to right becomes the thing that you are not. There's no grave for the guilty, I know, no place left to let it go. No matter how deep I descend, it's already where I've been. Oh, I tried to make it in, tried to bury it, tried to mend, but every line I crossed before just opened up a little more. Now the ground is still beneath me, but it don't feel like before. Every step is something hollow, like it's waiting for the fall. And if you ever think you've buried something you can't undo, don't look down for where it's hidden. It might be looking back at you.
used to run so clear, you could see the stones from here. But something changed beneath the light. The creek ran red that night. The willows bowed, the air stood still, like the dark had found its will. And every ripple in my sight held secrets from that night. We came down late past the old dirt road, where the quiet carries a heavy load. No moon to guide, no stars to speak, just shadows leaning on the creek. The ground was soft, the air was wrong, like it had been waiting all along for footsteps that would break the calm and bring a kind of harm. He said it's done, it's all behind, but I could hear it in his mind that nothing buried stays that way. It finds a night to come and stay. The water whispered low and thin, like it was pulling something in. And every breath I tried to take felt like a choice I couldn't break. The creek ran red that night, I swear. No reflection left to stare, no turning back, no clean goodbye, just something drifting by. Oh, I tried to look away to run, but you can't undo what's done. And every step I tried to fight still led me back that night. The current slowed but didn't stop, like it refused to let it drop. And every swirl along the bend looked like it knew the end. No voices called, no warnings came, just silence thick enough to name every fear I tried to keep, now rising from the deep. I saw it move beneath the flow, not fast, not clear, just enough to know that something more than water ran, that something carried man. The trees leaned in, the shadows spread, like they were feeding off the red. And every second stretching tight pulled me deeper into night. The creek ran red that night, I know, no place left for it to go. No prayer to say, no hand to guide, just truth you cannot hide. Oh, I tried to leave it all behind, but it carved into my mind. And every road I try to find still leads me back that time. I knelt down by the water's edge, where dark and memory both converge. And in the surface barely still, I saw the shape against my will, not clear enough to call a face, but something fixed within that place, like it had always been right there, waiting in the stare. I reached out slow but pulled away, like touch would make it choose to stay. And in that moment, cold and wide, I knew what I denied. It ain't the creek, it ain't the flow, it's everything we choose not to know. Every act we try to bury deep finds a current it can keep. And water don't forget or lie, it just reflects what passes by, till every truth you tried to fight runs red within the night. The creek ran red that night for me, not just what others couldn't see. No washing clean, no end in sight, just endless trace of that night. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to flee, but it keeps running inside me. And every breath I take feels tight, like I'm still there that night. Now I don't walk that road again, where water bends through hollow land. No past to fix, no truth to mend, just something waiting at the bend. And if you ever hear that stream whisper soft like half a dream, don't follow close, don't trust your sight, or you'll see what ran that night. The water flows but not the same, it carries more than just a name. And I remain where wrong feels right, since the creek ran red that night.
something's wrong. There's a tremble in its hollow song. The doors stand open wide and still, like they're bending to a darker will. The candles burn but give no light, just flicker low against the night. And every step I take inside feels like the truth has nowhere to hide. He wore the cloth, he spoke the word, but there were things we never heard. Between the lines of every prayer lived something heavy in the air. His voice was calm, his hands were clean, too clean for what they might have seen. And every sermon that he gave felt like it danced around a grave. The townsfolk knelt, they bowed their heads, but no one saw what silence said. That faith can hide what fear won't show, and truth is something buried low. I saw him once past closing time, where shadows stretch and bells don't chime. And in his eyes I caught a spark, not of light, but something dark. There's a dark secret in the preacher's soul, something no prayer could make whole. No scripture line, no sacred plea could wash away what I could see. Oh, I tried to trust, I tried to believe, but truth don't care what we conceive. And every word he used to preach couldn't hide what lay beneath. The basement door was locked up tight, but I heard sounds one silent night. Not loud enough to make a claim, but just enough to carry blame. A shovel leaned against the wall, like it had answered some dark call. And every stain I couldn't name felt tied to him just the same. The Bible lay upon the stamp, pages slipped like shifting sand. And every verse I tried to read felt twisted by a deeper need. The candles flickered, then went thin, like something breathed from deep within. And every truth I tried to seek came back colder than I'd speak. There's a dark secret in the preacher's soul, something no prayer could make whole. No scripture line, no sacred plea could wash away what I could see. Oh, I tried to trust, I tried to believe, but truth don't care what we conceive. And every word he used to preach couldn't hide what lay beneath. I followed where the floorboards creaked, where silence whispered, never leaked, and found a place beneath the stone where truth was never left alone. No faces clear, no names to call, just something written on the wall in marks too jagged to ignore, like something tried to say much more. And in that moment, cold and still, I felt the weight of quiet will. Not evil loud, not wrath or flame, just something that don't need a name. It ain't the cloth, it ain't the prayer, it's what we hide when no one's there. Every truth we choose to bend finds a place it doesn't end. And faith don't always make things right, sometimes it just hides the sight, till everything we try to trust turns slowly into dust. There's a dark secret I cannot run, not his alone, it's in everyone. No holy ground, no place to stand when truth slips through your hands. Oh, I tried to leave, I tried to go, but there's
preacher's soul.
Still in the morning haze, like it's been waiting all these days. The scaffold creaks without a sound above that dry and sacred ground. The town stands back with lowered eyes beneath a pale and empty sky. And somewhere low where silence belongs, the hangman hums his song. He wakes before the rising sun to finish what must now be done. No badge of pride, no joy, no hate, just another man delivering fate. His boots track slow across the boards like they memorize these final chores. And every night his hands prepare feels like a burden hanging there. He never speaks beyond what's due, no comfort false, no borrowed truth, but in his eyes there lingers long the shadow of the stays quiet, hard and still as justice bends to human will. And every breath the condemned draws echoes louder than the law. Hear the hangman's song tonight, low and hollow, stripped to light. No mercy in the words he hums, just the sound of what becomes. Oh, the rope don't ask, the rope don't lie, it just waits beneath the sky. And every soul that hears that song knows the ending won't be long. The condemned man climbs with shaking knees as the wind moves through the trees. No preacher's prayer can slow the dawn, no pleading voice can carry on. The hangman lifts the cloth with care, like even death needs something fair. And every face in that still crowd refuses to cry aloud. The final words are hard to hear, lost somewhere between shame and fear. Then silence falls so sharp and strong, broken only by the hangman's song. The lever waits beneath his hand, like the edge of shifting sand. And every second stretching thin feels like judgment closing in. Hear the hangman's song tonight, low and hollow, stripped to light. No mercy in the words he hums, just the sound of what becomes. Oh, the rope don't ask, the rope don't lie, it just waits beneath the sky. And every soul that hears that song knows the ending won't be long. The body swings, the crowd steps back as morning spills across the black. No cheering cry, no justice won, just another life undone. The hangman looks but does not stare, like he's learned not to see what's there. And every breath he takes alone sounds heavier than stone. He cuts the rope when all is done, then walks away before the sun. But in the wind there lingers strong the echo of the hangman's song. It ain't the rope that leaves the scar, it's who we become for what we are. Every life we choose to wait takes something from us all away. And the hangman don't escape the cost, each name becomes another loss, till every note he hums belongs to all the dead inside his song. Hear the hangman's song once more, drifting through the courthouse door. No triumph there, no justice won, just the shadow of what's done. Oh, the rope may break, the gallows fall, but the song outlives it all. And every soul that hears it long carries part of the hangman's song. Now the scaffold rots away,
but the tune still finds its way through empty fields and courthouse stone, a melody of the unknown. And if you ever hear it rise, soft beneath the open skies, don't sing along, don't hum too long, or you'll become the hangman's song. The rope is gone, the crowd is moved, but some things never come unglued. And I still hear that low, sad song. The hangman's song goes on. Ashes falling like a black snowstorm. The sky's on fire and the sun ain't warm. I left my blood on the king's stone, the bullet waiting with my name carved on its bone. The church bell rang as the silence broke. Now I'm a dead man riding through the smoke. The wind screams loud like the wounded cry, but I ain't stopping till the hangman's song. The rope hangs still in the morning haze, like it's been waiting all these days. The scaffold creaks without a sound above that dry and sacred ground. The town stands back with lowered eyes beneath the pale and empty sky. And somewhere low where silence belongs, the hangman hums his song. He wakes before the rising sun to finish what must now be done. No badge of pride, no joy, no hate, just another man delivering fate. His boots drag slow across the boards like they've memorized. There's a blade beneath the floorboards, wrapped in cloth I never chose. Every step above it whispers things I'm trying not to know. And the house don't make a sound now, but it creaks like it's aware. There's a knife down in the silence with your name carved in it there. I found it in a drawer, half broken, under letters left unread. Every line I tried to follow led me somewhere in my head. The handle worn like it remembers every hand that held it tight. And the edge don't shine like silver, it just swallows up the light. I should have left it where it waited, should have closed that drawer for good. But some things call you without speaking, like you always knew they would. No blood, no crime, no witness there, just something hanging in the air. And every thought I try to frame leads me back to that same name. It's a knife with your name on the side, cut too deep just to hide. No matter how I turn away, it finds a different way inside. Oh, I buried it, I swore I tried, but it don't stay where you confide. And every scar I can't explain feels like it's spelling out your name. I took it out beneath the street light, watched it drink the yellow glow, like it knew just where to cut me in the places I don't show. There's no reflection in the metal, just a shape that shifts and bends, like it's showing me a version of how all of this one ends. I hear your voice in your tried to throw it in the river, watched it sink without a trace. But the water turned like glass and showed me I was standing in its place. No splash, no sound, no ending given, just the current standing still. Like the blade was never in it, like it never left my will. And in that quiet, cold reflection, with the night pulled tight and thin, I stopped seeing it as something and saw where it had always been. It ain't the steam, it ain't the blade, it's every word we never say. Every silence left to grow turns into something sharp below. And names don't fade when they are carved, they linger deeper than the scar. So every cut you try to deny just proves you know exactly why. It's enough, and now I see it clear. It was never really here. No matter how I tried to fight, it's been in my hands all this time. Oh, I ran, I disappeared, but it followed every year, and every line I thought was mine was just another careful line. Now the house is standing empty, and the drawer is open wide. There's no blade left in the shadows, but I feel it when I try. And if you ever feel that silence like it's cutting through your breath, check the things you never buried, they don't stay untouched by death. There's a knife without a warning, there's a truth you can't outrun. And if it's got somebody's name on it, you might already be the one.
No turns, no signs, no names, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped of change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on without thinking, didn't question where it led. Every mile felt like an answer to the things I never said. No headlights coming toward me, no one passing going back, like the road was never meant to hold a second set of tracks. There's no sound beneath the tires, but I feel it in my bones, like the ground is pulling forward, dragging everything I've known. No map to read, no line to break, just something every mile will take. And every breath I try to slow still moves me further down the road. And the road ends in hell tonight, no wrong turn, no left to right, just a line I chose to ride. Now there's nowhere else to drive. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stall, but there's no stopping this at all. And every mile I thought I'd save just paved the path I couldn't change. Distance, but nothing I can recognize. Like the past is losing detail as it slowly vaporizes. There's no heat, no flames ahead, no fire lighting up the sky, just a weight that keeps on building, like a truth I can't deny. I pass shapes that look like markers, but they crumble when I near, like the road don't want to witness to what's waiting at the end here. No voice to warn, no sign to read, just something tightening its lead. And every second moving on feels like I knew it all along. Yeah, the road
just another way to me. I slow down near the horizon, but it doesn't get more clear. It just folds into the present, like the end is already here. No gate, no line to cross over, no sudden drop or final fall. Just the road dissolving under, like it never was at all. And in that stillness, cold and hollow, with no distance left to sail, I stop looking for an ending and start recognizing hell. It ain't a place beneath the ground, it ain't a fire or a sound. It's every step you justified till there was nowhere left to hide. And the roads don't end where you expect, they end in what you don't reject. So every mile you let it bend is where the line begins to end. And the road ended long ago, I just never let it show. No matter how far I would go, I was standing where I know. Oh, I tried to change the frame, tried to outrun every name, but every mile I called my own was just a step toward what I'd grown. Now there's no road left beneath me, but I'm still moving all the same. No direction, no horizon, just the echo of the same. And if you ever find a road that don't question where you've been, you might think it leads to freedom, but the road might end in hell. I can't deny. Every mile I go, I hear the angels cry. I bury brothers where the dust runs deep, their names carved in the bones I keep. Cause hell, there's a road that cuts through nothing, no turns, no signs, no names, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped of change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on it without thinking, didn't question where it led. Every mile felt like an answer to the things I never said. No headlights coming toward me, and no one passing, going back, like the road was never meant to hold a second set of tracks. There's no sound beneath the tires, but I feel it in my bones, like the ground is pulling forward, dragging everything I've known. No map to read, no line to break, just something every mile will take, and every breath I try to slow still moves me further down the road. And the road ends in hell tonight, no wrong turn, no left or right, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped to change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on it without thinking, didn't question where it led. paper's torn, but still it stays, pinned up there for all their gaze. Faded ink, but clear enough, a name that time won't call a bluff. The wind pulls corners thin and slow, like it's trying not to show that every eye that passes by still reads my name like it won't die. Saw it first in a dusty town, tacked up where the sun burns down. A crooked nail, a splintered board, like judgment didn't need a sword. The sketch don't match the man I am, but close enough to understand that every road I try to ride still keeps that shadow by my side. They wrote my crimes in careful lines, with empty words and borrowed signs, but none of them could really say what I lost along the way. I tried to tear it from the wall, but more just answered to the call. In every place I choose to go already seems to know my name's on a wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outright what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. The sheriff looked but didn't speak, like he'd been waiting all this week. He tapped the sign and tipped his hat, like that was more than enough of that. The saloon went quiet when I walked in, like they could smell it on my skin. That weight you carry when you know you'll never outrun what you sow. I caught my face in a whiskey glass, distorted like a shattered past, and for a second I could see the man they think I'll always be. The truth don't shout, it don't defend, it just follows till the end. And every lie I tried to store just nailed me to that poster more. My name's on a wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. Outside of town, watch the ashes hit the ground, but even smoke can't hide a name that's already tied to flame. They don't need proof, they don't need sight, just something to make wrong feel right. And every step I try to mend just circles back again. The road don't judge, but it don't care, it just keeps leading anywhere, except away from what I've been, or what I'm locked within. It ain't the paper, it ain't the ink, it's what they choose to make you think.
Every line they write down fast turns into a life that lasts. And maybe I became that man, somewhere between the blood and sand. Or maybe I was always there, waiting in that hollow stare. My name's on a wanted poster, still no place left. No iron will, just faded lines that won't erase the truth they pinned upon my face. So I tried to run, I tried to hide, but I can't outrun what's inside. And every road I think is new leads me back to what they knew. Now I don't tear them down no more, I just walk past every door. No fight to win, no truth to prove, just something I can't remove. And if you ever see that sign with a name that looks like mine, don't stare too long, don't wonder why. Some names are meant to never die. The paper fades, but never falls, still hanging there on broken walls. And I remain where shadows loiter, with my name on a wall.